organization, and a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Marilena Gutierrez. I am a member of Asamblea de Derechos Civiles, and I am also a member of St. Joseph's Church. We started the organization in Hidden Sinclair around 2006, and we have been active since then. And we started this organization because we see that immigrants around this area doesn't have representation, doesn't have a voice to take out to the representatives and listen directly from the immigrants what has been affected us. And this organization was created too because there were people arrested and there was not anybody to advise them or to tell what to do or give some advice to send it to a lawyers or things like that, and there just was families broken apart. So, well, right now, for the immigrants that are here undocumented, there is no path to be as citizens until together we work together and there will be a law if we fight together, and there can be a path to citizenship. But there are some things that are for the people, for undocumented people, like it's simple visa U. If you were victim of crime and you reported to the police, we suggested to see a lawyer. We give phone numbers to the people about the lawyers because this organization has the phone numbers and will have the contact with lawyers that are been working with us and given workshops, and we send it to them, and because there is the visa U, visa T, the VAWA, and there are some things for the people that's undocumented and here and here in the U.S. So for those people that probably can apply and they don't know, they need to see a lawyer. We, as Asamblea, we recommend that people see a lawyer all the time because it's the way that they can find out, not because listen from somebody you can be in trouble if you just apply for something and you don't see a lawyer. So you gotta see a lawyer, and the lawyer will be advise you if you can apply for something. Yeah. Well, some changes that have happened last year is it's simple for DACA, the different action arrival is for the children that came before 16 years old to the U.S. Last year, the president took away for the new people that apply, but the ones that are already on the system, that are already applying, they can keep applying for 2 years permit to be here, that allowed to work and have driver license. So, and there is changes too about the PPA. There is the president and her first year of president is President Trump. He put a lot of many executive orders that's reduce the immigration, or he want to send immigrants back to their country even that they are living here for 20 years. It's why we recommend that they see a lawyer because for the people that has PPA, because there have been many changes. Even the president put executive orders doesn't mean that it will be happen, because the attorney generals they demand those because people has been here for so many years the they are fighting, but we need to fight and ask and talk with the representatives, the attorney generals, and everybody to keep pushing the president don't do so many things against the immigrants. As immigrants, we have bad reputation. They facts, it make a lot of bad reputation to us because it seems like they don't go to the facts. They just believe what some people said, and they made public, and people listen that, and many of that, like 90% of those stuff is not true. Is liars. Well, the border all the time has been protected by the guards, by the border patrol. All the time has been protected and is secure. But after the president, like when the president that we have now start to be the candidate for a president, so he created a lot things on the like he said that the border is not secure and things like that. So we feel like the border is secure. They have enough people there, and because we like the people that come to the U.S. doesn't come just by crossing the border. They come because they have a visa and they overstay. So the people that is here undocumented is not that they just come and cross the border. It's because they got a visa and they come to the U.S., they like the place, and they stay up. And it comes from many places of the world. Like it's not just come from Mexico, from Guatemala, from Honduras. They come from everywhere. So there is many undocumented here from the whole world. Yeah, that it was hidden because of the beginning of March or April is when we start to know the media, like it seems like the government was covered that, and they have many children separated from the parents, and they put the children in cages. So they separate and they try to send kids to the judge by themselves. They did. So there was many things that happened there. We as organization, we did a lot of protest. We protest a lot. We did a lot of phone calls and many other things because the children were separated from their parents, and also still children without parents. Now it's less because many organizations are been pushing, and lawyers have been pushing to the government to reunite the families. But that was very bad from U.S. to do that, like from the presidency to do this. So it was the age from like months to 17 years old. So there was 1,800 children separated from their parents, and they send it, like the parents, they send it to one place, and the children, they send it to another place, like to different state. They were, like, example is parents were in Texas, the children were in New York, or places like that, far away. No, they got the lawyers keep fighting because they still children's not that many because the judge decide that the kids needs to be together with the parents. Yeah. Well, the laws that need to be changed, we need a law that have a path to citizenship. And there was already one in 2000 that passed on the Senate, but it didn't pass on the House, on the U.S. House. So it passed on the U.S. Senate, but it didn't pass on the U.S. House. And that law is good. It's good. It's like something that it can be benefit to the people and also to the country, because immigrants are been doing very hard work, and they keep doing the hard work. And if we have a path to citizenship, it will benefit everybody, not just the immigrants. The misconceptions that people have about immigrants is that the people think that we are lazy, that we are taking money from the government, that we want things free, and that is not true. Because if they see a Latino, they see somebody that looks Somali or they think like everybody is like these people is undocumented. But if you see in the history, there is like people, like example, the Latinos, the Mexican people has been here before United States starts. So, there is about 9 states that took away from Mexico, and Mexicans were here before United States started. And they think that Latinos are not from here, from the U.S., but we are from here too. So, and the misconception that people think is because they see on the Fox News, or they see news that doesn't have facts. They just believe what the people said, and they don't go and research to find out the truth. There is a lot of myths that are being created to divide our communities, to divide, and people from middle class many of the people from middle class feel like, because they listen people like the president or people that is against us, they feel that they are right, they are what they said is true, but it's not true, because they need to look deeper and find out what the truth is, because immigrants are coming here to work, and are coming here and have been fighting so much, pay taxes, and do the best for the community, and do the best for their children, and do the best that they can do to growing up together in this country. Well, what we do as an organization, we have trainings. We want to change the system to work for everyone, not just for the 1%. We want the system work for everyone, to have an equal life and equal rights. When people come to the organization, we give trainings, and if they want to know more about immigrations, we invite them to workshops. We invite them to many other things, and because we are an organization, non-profit, we provide things like to have those trainings, to pay for those trainings. We do fundraisings too, because we need to work too for the fundraising. So we do fundraisings, we make money to pay those trainings too. So it's what we do, and we also help them to relieve the fear and speak directly with the representatives. And that make a lot impact to the people, because sometimes people believe that they cannot do it, but when they start a little by little, then at the end they got very motivated, and they do a lot of work. They seems like they growing up in the organization, and they have less fear when they are involved. They learn a lot. We have many people that just come just to listen, and they later on they learn a lot. They say, oh, Marilena, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. So things like that. So they got involved because they want to learn more about the country, about the Asamblea. In Minnesota, yes, in Minnesota, we in the cities, in Marshall, Sinclair area, we invite people from many places like to come and work together. Like we work with a coalition too, and here in St. Cloud, and it's with Take Action, Isaiah, and the workers unions and yeah, organizations like that, or with close groups. We have connection, and we work together as a coalition. Yeah, and work together. Yeah, for medical, like things that affect everybody. So yeah, we work together.
Thank you for the interview. I want to thank my audience for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.